Hey everyone, welcome to the Clips channel. Did you know this isn't our main channel? Yeah, you should subscribe over and find our main videos and our streams as well. We also have a podcast that you can find wherever podcasts can be found, so explore the internet. See you there.
While it would be too much to hope that we have seen the last of Fandaniel, we have dealt his schemes a telling blow this day, and that alone is cause to celebrate. And celebrate I will, when we have received word of Arnvald's safe return.
Yeah.
So none of us know what happened there.
No.
You may now enter Palgathan with a party of
Oh yeah, the usual. Yeah, the usual.
Trust.
Yep.
Toast. Okay. When the dust settles.
Is that wait? Do we go further? Yes.
Is that the next one?
Yes. We get to do when the dust settles.
Oh, shit. Auto-advancing. Standing around here, worrying is not going to help matters. Come, we must discuss the day's events with Pippin and her grace. Brave scions. The lines are back.
Yep.
Why are the lines back? No, like the red lines.
Oh, why did those
overlay.
turn on? Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, would that I could treat...
Do it again!
Would that I could treat you to a hero's welcome, but I bear urgent news from the phonistery.
Frontistery?
The phonistery? Yo, Rays. Wait, no. You just walked in. Never mind.
I'm sorry, I had something caught in my throat. Your Grace, whatever is the matter.
Our troops withdrew from Paglen. They came unto 2 scouts sent to the nearby tower. I have yet to hear a full recount, but it seems that one of them, your friend I believe, has been wounded and has been dragged away by another.
Oh no. I must go. Forgive me, Your Grace. You called it, Kyle. It was too happy an ending. Can you tell us aught of Arnvald's condition, Your Grace? The wounded scout?
Not save for it is grave. The Kyrugians sent him, tend to him, even as we speak. The infirmary must be inundated with the wounded. If all of us go, we'll only get underfoot. Val, Tuna, Estinien, would you mind going after Alphino? He may need some support from someone other than me.
I want Estinien to become one of the characters that just grunts. Like Geralt.
Yeah. Very well. Thank you. The rest of us will see that the relevant people know what took place in Paglen.
Roy Kent. Yeah, Archetype. That's another good example. Yeah.
Kratos. Come on then.
I think the second sexiest thing Katie has ever said to me is that I remind her of Roy Kent.
Am I supposed to ask what the first is?
I ain't telling you that. That's for me to know.
Good for you. Another one of them to see the lad in silver armor. Master Demilion
Donatello
is attending to him as we speak. If you would be so kind as to wait.
What did Master Dammy say? Tell me his exact words.
I'm a healer. I'm gonna go bottom.
I'm gonna go bottom. It's a little. First one's a little mean. But, all right, forgive me. When we said our farewells to Arnvold, I was afraid that something like this might happen. But now that it has, all we can do is wait.
I'm just curious to see if he got normal messed up or special messed up.
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
Doesn't mean anything, Baka. All right, I'm ready.
You ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Baka?
Are you not familiar with that one? I'll tell you later.
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
Not the voice I expected to come out of that baby face.
May we see him?
The Manolane cosplay.
A bit, yeah. Tall Amanalane has entered the
I
room.
do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Could have what? Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light. People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most. If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
No, you don't mean that. You're talking to yourself.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
I think these are two people that both need to hear what each other has to say.
Precious. Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
Sparkling ideals. It's a good phrase. Oh, the badasses meet.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like
Hell
him
yeah.
who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, that's
The
good.
battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you lot'll be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Oh no, another door we can't go in.
It will haunt you forever.
I never.
Did you? I thought I saw you click. Did you not click?
No, sorry. I was. Just feel like I know I've done this one. Huh. Yeah. Oh, it's the Alchemist Guild. That's why I've never been here. Okay, I would have grabbed the shard like a million years ago, 3 years ago or so.
Did I get my Fordola fit? Yes, I'm very happy she's back. I love the positivity of this game, but every now and then you need a dash of cynicism to balance it out.
I just like heroes talk. It gets me. I love it. What it means to be a hero. Who are the real heroes?
It means a lot coming from Estinien to say those things to her too, right? Because Estinien is not far from Fordola on the spectrum of attitude.
Sure.
So to hear a defense from someone who sees the world through a very similar lens to Fordola, like that, it carries a lot more weight coming from Estinien than it would from any other character.
Yeah.
Also, just who playing this game to this point doesn't want to see those two characters like interact? Like, you have to see like this is it. Yeah, exactly. I know. There is nothing more I can do here. Come, let us rejoin the others. Her Grace invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to join her in the fragrant chamber. It smells in there. Your comrades have already arrived. Will the three of you be joining them? We will. I know that's what you were laughing at.
Duty, fragment change. Yeah. No.
Ooh, the music is good in here. It's somber. Nodders.
Badass is nodding, yeah. Clasping of shoulders emotionally, some huzzah hands shaking.
Oh, we're back to the Ulda.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that you just rinse your fingers off in those
Your
little
Grace,
bowls.
pray forgive us our lateness.
I guess those are fragrant because it's the little perfume bowls that are...
Oh!
Yeah.
The fragrant it makes sense. Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Anywho. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, Alpha no.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word. Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
Hell yeah. Get him back in here. Oh. Pippin. No, Pippin.
We love your voice,
I love your voice, Pippin. I want to hear it.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fandaniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital. Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities.
Sweet.
For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
I mean, we are the Primal Slayer. I gotta want to do top.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, top.
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now. After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglfan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
And?
No and.
No and?
Yes, as the Academy Award-winning movie Dude, Where's My Car once said. No and then.
Just the legendary picture.
Yes.
Of which all will remember for all time.
Yes. Not put out by Legendary Pictures. They didn't exist yet.
Interesting state of things.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Weird?
Yeah, no, it's an interesting state. Because it's a fine beat, but like it's not exactly an expansion start. The towers are, yes, but we kicked Bahamut's butt, and he'd be more powerful than Lunar any of the other ones. And the Grand Companies are saying they can handle that. So,
but I mean, the beat is that they have the power to summon primals that are fighting for the glory of Garlemald.
Yeah, endlessly,
like,
right?
That's a problem.
I clicked Alizé by accident.
It's all right. Thanks for letting me know. You're good, dude.
Right then. Unless anyone has any objections, I think it's about time we return on the Rising Stones. That includes you, Alphino. Arnvold is in good hands here.
Of course. He would doubtless mock me for pacing about the infirmary. Let us retire then, that we might regain our strength in readiness for the coming challenges. If all are in agreement then, I shall let Kryl know to expect us. A hot bath and a hearty meal shouldn't be beyond arranging with the time available. It will be good to be home. I have some thinking to do. Somebody hug Alphino, please.
Tech's not there.
Yes, I'll try asking him, and thank you. I shall look forward to it. All comrades eagerly await our return, and Kryl in particular has a few matters she is keen to discuss. one of which concerns you, Estinien. Believe it or not, you will join us, won't you?
Fine.
Really? I thought you said you were avoiding that Baldessian woman.
If I refuse, she would only pursue me. Let's get this over with, shall we?
Pray return.
Pray return.
I got your shirt.
All right, thank you. No, I know there's another patch, of course, but it is an interesting middle state because obviously the towers are gonna make it, and the Grand Companies probably won't deal with the primal threat. But like, are they just gonna machine gun Ifrits out of there if Bahamut was defeated? It's an interesting. Obviously, there is more it can do.
Oh my God, there is an amazing. I'm sorry, I just got to give a shout out to.
Welcome back.
Notorious,
I expect you must all
your
be
cryo
exhausted.
cosplay clan is
Take a
adorable,
rest,
and
however.
they're sitting
I
and
would
rocking
beg
on a
a
barrel,
moment
and
of
it's
your
just cute as
time.
shit. Oh, is this you going in just triggers a cutscene? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald.
That's the question.
Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
Makes sense.
'Tis possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have
Let's get into
discussed
it.
at some length with Y'shtola.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
I would listen to the Kryl Y'shtola podcast. Huh.
That day in the Crystarium?
I don't remember Hydaelyn talking to us in the. Oh, I mean, technically, yes. When the meteor shower was shown from Elidibus, we did
Oh, I
hear.
guess, yeah, the distress call recording.
I guess I personally interpreted that as the game showing us other people were hearing it. I didn't think it's so much as me hearing it, but I guess we would hear it too.
Yeah, everyone could hear it, even if you already had awakened in that regard.
Yeah,
So-
I'm going to say the Castarium.
Okay. I want to hear. Yeah, I'm gonna do top. I want to hear what you get. I want to hear both. I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm curious
Yeah.
if there's a difference. All right, 3, 2, 1, diverge.
When you regained her blessing, was it not? But never since. Not in all your time in the First, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark. When Elidibus sought to make warriors of light, that was the voice which calls constantly to all who might hear it. I spoke of direct communication, when Hydaelyn communed solely with you. A far rarer occurrence.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in his judgment.
Oh, thanks, Oriange.
Appreciate a vote of
Mayhap she
confidence, buddy.
is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I am able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reem. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times. Estinien, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number. And so I must ask you again, will you join us?
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me.
Estinien's smiling.
Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Cute.
Thank you, Estinien. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
What a nerd.
And now
Grass
I may
smile.
bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
There we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's
There we go.
go. Oh, is he trying
Yeah,
out
he's like
different
trying them all
weapons?
out.
What a nerd.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my sword. That is straight up my sword.
Nice.
Well, does this one meet with your approval?
Yes.
Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure.
Look at that power stance.
It will not affect our plans, I trust.
He found a way to man spread standing up.
Hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer
hate
following
Daniel so
Tiamat's
much.
reappearance.
In the best way possible.
Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision,
tiny
it
it
really
is
is
compared to
past time
Xenos.
you
Yeah.
chose your weapon.
There
at
is
this point, I
one
kinda hope
that
they
I
don't
have
show
been
us what the new
meaning to
weapon is.
test.
It'd be kind of cool if he just whipped out some
Not
new weapon.
quite what
when we
I was
fight him.
expecting, though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Oh no, they're not. I mean, you can't.
Oh, good. I don't want to know yet.
Yeah, you want that
At
tease
this
to go
point,
on.
I want Xenos to like show up and draw on us, and us just be like, "Whoa, that's the wet!" Like that to me, that would be. Oh, did you want to know? Did you?
I would like to know.
Were you disappointed?
I want to know.
Were you
I want to
disappointed?
know.
At this
I'm all
point-
for being teased and romance
I already
and all
got
that.
I already got a fun scene where
Yeah.
Xenos is just sitting with every weapon known to man.
Sure, that is
like
cute.
Bert from Tremors, like just trying them all out. I'm into that. I respect that. I respect that cut to black.
Wow.
I'm into it. Yeah. Xeno shows up with the lightsaber.
Yep.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so
It was
sick. It's
licensing hell, but they pulled it off. Ain't got nothing on Fortnite.
It's gonna be like the first time you saw Darth Maul ignite the other side, and you're just like, oh my god.
Where?
Here we go. Alright, here we go. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm going to have a busy few moons. Not that they ever seem to be anything, but Thancred's got me dispatching troops to every corner of the realm, which is not to say I don't trust the Alliance, because I do. But when it comes to putting down primals, nobody does it better than us. Well, then, you lot, more accurately. You won't catch me trading blows with a primal in the near future. But for every fell fiend you vanquish, there's countless meals to arrange, baths to fill, sheets to wash, stores to replenish, and the list goes on. Which is where I come in. And gladly, mind you. It's the least I can do to support the Scions who risk life and limb, like poor Arenvald. I wish there was something we could do for him, but we'll just have to settle for saying the odd prayer and keeping a roof over our heads. It wouldn't do to have him come back to complete shambles. Now would it? But that's enough of my rambling. Off you go and get some rest. If there are any developments, I'll promise I'll let you know first. I rearrange those words, but it works.
Well done. Well done, sir. We got there.
Oh wow, they're even question marking the next quest.
Oh.
Yeah, secret quest. That's
okay.
cool. I mean, we were in the dungeon and I saw the boss and I was like, oh, that's such a cool. I love that in Coil Bahamut when it was cool and it was the trapped cultist to summon things forever. And then they're like, yeah, what if we did it over the entire planet? Then wouldn't that be cool, Kyle? Yeah, that's pretty freaking awesome. That's really cool.
I need a Coils refresher. I remember so little outside of Phoenix.
I mean, we weren't just to film it again because it was on the old computers and it looks a little rough, our old footage.
I mean, it's still Realm Reborn 2, though, so like the cutscenes also just look rough in comparison to what new cutscenes look like.
True. That is true.
So like it all goes. But what was I gonna say?
To the house?
Yes. To a public place where we can hang.
To the house.